Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I'm playing Hollow Knight. In the last stream, earlier today, I won Steel Soul mode with more than 100% completion. And this time, I am going to continue my Steel Soul run, my Steel Soul save file, and basically just keep doing more and more dangerous things until I die. So, the first thing that I want to do in this save file, that I haven't yet done, is go and do the White Palace, which I can't do yet. I think I might need to collect more essence before I do that. Let's check. So, have I earned another reward? The time has come, the Dream Nail and me as well. It's time to awaken. Great. Okay, so now I can go to the White Palace. I've collected the Awoken Dream Nail. No dream can hide itself from you now. You can peer into the darkest places. You just need to find the right crack. What will you do with such power, wielder? Whose memories will you hunt down? Ha! Do as you wish. My promise is fulfilled. May the crimes of my tribe be washed away in time, like the rest of this kingdom's. Alright, keep at it then. I'm happy to watch your progress. Once you've collected 2,400. I will collect that, but after we go to the White Palace. So in the White Palace, I'm going to complete the charm that I'm holding. I'm holding the white fragment, and I want to complete that charm. Let's go. I have been into the White Palace a couple times in other playthroughs. The two other playthroughs that I've done. So I'm not expecting anything to hold me back, really. I do want to complete the things in my Hunter's Journal while I'm here. Because I do want to collect everything in the Hunter's Journal in this save file. Which is a little ridiculous, I agree. Completing the Hunter's Journal on Steel Soul mode is just something more to do, really. So where is the light that we need to collect? He hit me, and it did me 2 damage. There's the light. And now we can go back and go up a floor. The next floor... What is the next floor in the White Palace, anyway? Guess we have to go through a couple of saws first. Oh, already to this floor. Great. Oh no, I brought the Grim. They're going to... The Grim is going to defeat all of those guys. I didn't realize that those guys were in the Hunter's Journal. So it's almost good that I brought the Grim with me. Hello, Domingo. Welcome to the stream. Alright. I can't just go extremely fast through everything in the White Palace. That's not how the White Palace works. Alright. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I'm gonna slow down a little bit more. I'm not worried about dying in the White Palace, but I can die in the White Palace if I just don't... if I'm just not careful. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that one gets pretty close. I don't really remember this part of the White Palace much because I've only gone through it, you know, the one time that you go through it, in both of my save files, but still. So, let's see here. Up this side, then up that side. The saw decorations. I love how there's somebody over here that just loves decorating with circular saws. I just like that that's a thing. Circular saw decorations. So, almost got it that time. I'm not wearing the best charms to go through this, but I am wearing one charm that's nice. I'm wearing the Grub Song, which means every time I get hit, I gain a little bit of soul, which means I can heal myself a little bit. So, let's see here. There, there, there. And then there, and then down here. Great. That was not the best way, but I did it. Now then, the next white petal and saw room. It's at least a very consistent theme. If you're going to decorate with saws, you might as well go all in. Now, where does that saw go? Jump over it. Aha! One of these statues, which helps heal myself, so that I can go through even more saws. Okay, where are the saws here? I think I have to drop down like that. Yeah. And we have turned a lever, which means we have opened this and can turn on one of the two lights. Next, now that we're back in this room, let's actually change out my charms. So, the things that I really just don't need here are those. And the things that help in the White Palace are the Hive Blood, and I guess the Deep Focus helps a lot. I will take off the Grim Child for the Deep Focus. There. Those make going through the white palettes much easier, much safer. Let's go to the left. Of course there's a saw there. Why would I think, I wonder what's next? The answer was a saw. Of course the next thing is a saw. Okay, that was not a safe place to go. There. My king, all for us. I am the king. Thank you for supporting me, my loyal subjects. Now, through here, barely. Oh, and then I fell. I fell after I had made it, and made it a second time. Up, and not quite fast enough to go just straight through. Let's wait this time. I actually have full soul, so we don't need that. Next room. So, this one, the saws are just going back and forth. No problem. This one, it took me a while the first time I did this to realize that you could stand in between them. So the first time I was trying to super dash or dash and it never worked. But you can stand in between the two saws, which makes that part really just a lot more possible. Alright, this part though, super dash. Super dash is the way to go. And then I know there's a shortcut. Let's see if I can do the shortcut. I know there's a shortcut because on the other side of the shortcut, you realize that it goes down here. Yeah, there we go. Shortcut myself through some of the White Palace. And another light, another beacon lit. Now let's go across to the next part. This third section of the White Palace is the more dangerous one, of course. It just gets more dangerous as you go up. So, let's see here. Hit both of those guys just for good luck. Don't really need to rest at the bench. Keep going. So by the way, after going through the White Palace, my plan is to go down into the Abyss again and get the last couple things there, which will include an arcane egg that I haven't yet collected. And then I really want to see what Lem says for each of the arcane eggs. I've turned in 2 of them already, but I will have 2 more to turn in. Going down here was probably not the best. Need to go up. And for good measure, destroy the lanterns. These are my most hated contraptions. I like the saws. I don't like the spears that come out of the ground. Spears coming out of the ground is just a lot less inviting than saws. Saws, you can at least imagine that they're there for the people, for their looks. But the spears, what are the spears for? The spears are for intruders, that's what they're for. Yeah, I consider the saw as somewhat inviting, right? The spears are for impalement. Now, I remember there's a saw at the end, because of course there's a saw at the end. Why would it be safe to super dash all the way through? That's crazy. Where do you think you are? Now, this next one, I think is a little bit tricky. Alright, it was tricky. Because I have to not jump too high, because I'll hit the one up there. Now, this part. Oh my gosh, it took me so long to do this part the first time. There we go. There we go. And then super dash. Another set. There we go. Exactly, Domingo. I hate that part too. But we made it through, actually somewhat quickly. How do I remember all that from the first time? Well, you see, I spent a long time in that the first time. So I remember that primarily through just constant repetition. And then super dash across here. Okay, those almost got me. And then, nope, did not jump high enough. And man, it sets you back, doesn't it? So, these spears. The decorative wall spears to puncture your visitors. Alright. Do I want to go down? Not really. Let's go through the White Palace. The White Palace has some secrets, but they're not secrets that you collect. At least, the secrets that I've gotten so far in the White Palace are not ones that you collect. I hear there's one more. They were overly paranoid about intruders, or appropriately paranoid. I mean, I am intruding. Okay, I do have to do one secret in the White Palace, though. This one. No blazing kin, only one light shall shine against the dark. The worm becomes beacon, minds expanded, to yield, to devote, eternity in promise and charge in progeny cursed. So, let's do one more secret. The secret, I believe, is over here. Yes. It's such a nice room. I don't really understand why there's nothing in this room to interact with. But apparently there's not. But it is a nice room. I like it. Take that, usurper king. I am now king. And I guess I should dream nail him before I leave. Well, maybe I should have dream nailed him before I hit him. That completes the king's soul. Next, let's transform it. Soul of worm, soul of root, heart of void. That was the White Palace on Steel Soul mode. The White Palace on Steel Soul mode isn't the most impressive thing I've done, but it is something. Next, let's go all the way down. All the way down. Keep going. You know what? I need to go all the way back up. I just realized I'm not wearing the King's Soul, which is kind of required for this next part. Whoops. Let's put on the King's Soul that we just unlocked. The description of the charm basically tells you that you need it. So I have no one to blame. Not to mention I have known it from from the other save file. Now then, there's a bench way over here. There it is. Now, let's take off the charms that we just don't need for this part. We don't need that charm either. Put on the King's Soul. Let's take our Grimchild with us. And the Unbreakable Strength, which I upgraded to the Unbreakable version just because I had the money. I play on a controller. I use a Steam controller to play Hollow Knight. I actually can't imagine playing it on a keyboard. Although my Steam controller has caused trouble in this run as well as my speed run. In both challenge runs that I've streamed, my controller ran out of batteries during the stream. Which in the speed run, you know, it added a minute or something to the speed run because I had to go and change out the batteries. But in Steel Soul mode, I almost died because I was in the middle of fighting a mini-boss when my controller ran out of batteries. And I just pressed escape on my keyboard fast enough to avoid dying. I think of all of the time that I've spent in Hollow Knight, there are only 3 times that my controller has ran out of battery. So my controllers, or my batteries, are very good. They last a long time. But those 3 times, 2 of them are very, very memorable. So I already got the arcane egg. Don't know what else is down here. If there's another secret down here other than the arcane egg, don't know of it, so I'm not going to get it. We will just go here. No cost too great. Come on, we need to get out. Get out of the bones. So has anybody played with both a controller and a keyboard? I'm curious because I wonder if somebody thinks one is better. No mind to think. No will to break. No voice to cry suffering. Born of God and void. And there the Hollow Knight goes with the king. With only a brief glance back. You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. And we've got the Void Heart. Great. Now the little shadows like us, although the Grim still doesn't like them. So the Grim will still take them out. Not quite yet. I'm not going immediately to the Radiance. The Radiance is one of the things that could really actually kill this run. So I'm going to put it off until I've done a few more fights that I feel more confident about. I'm basically going from easiest to hardest until something kills me. And there are a few more battles that I haven't done yet in the world. Thinking that the shades are sus. I guess the shades look pretty sus. But the Grim, I mean, look at the Grim's face. The Grim seems pretty sus too. So one of the fights that I haven't done yet is the Lost Kin in the Ancient Basin. I'm going to do that one next. That's not exactly going easiest to hardest, but it's nearby. So I consider it convenient. And I guess I will place convenience over a little bit. Oh, dream nailing the shadows kills them. Interesting. That makes some degree of sense in the world. So what do I want when fighting the Lost Kin? Definitely I want my Mark of Pride. And then with one more slot, I think I will choose the Fragile Heart. Let's go. My Grim is here to hit the little orange balls that come around. As well as I just keep the Grim with me pretty constantly now. Alright, the Lost Kin. This is something that could end the run. Here is, I guess, one of the first dangers that I'm putting myself through that could theoretically end my run. Hahaha. Alright. I have not learned my lesson. Trying to go the fast way down sometimes hurts. Alright, the Lost Kin. The worst thing that he does is jump at me. I don't mind when he attacks when he's jumping, it's when he just jumps. That's the worst. He did hit me once. He did hit me twice. So the next time that he's staggered and there's not something that's going to hit me, I should try to heal. Like now. Great, got 2 heals in. That's not normal for this fight. See that jump? How he jumped at me? Don't like that. Oh, he almost hit me again jumping at me. It's his most dangerous move in my opinion. Haha, got him. So you don't think that fighting somebody in the dream world counts as death? Well, it might not count to the game, but I will count it as death. I accept your offering, my lost kin. Alright, next, let's go to the Soul Tyrant next. Haven't done the Soul Tyrant, and the Soul Tyrant is one of the easier dream bosses, I think. The Soul Tyrant is closest to the city storerooms. No, Ricky Nicky, what I'm saying is that I'm playing Steel Soul Mode Plus. Steel Soul Mode Plus is kind of like Steel Soul Mode, but if I die and it doesn't delete my save file, then I have to go through the manual process of deleting my save file to just stick the knife in a little further. So, where are we in relation to the Soul Sanctum? It is to the right. Now, I'm pretty sure I can get up to the top faster than the last time because I think that there's a way I can jump through a ceiling somewhere. Yeah, I think so. I would like to ignore that enemy. Can we do so? I was able to ignore it. It's Platinum Soul Mode. It's harder and more valuable. I like it. Alright, Soul Tyrant, let's go. The Soul Tyrant I think of as the easiest of the hard Dreamland version of bosses. And part of that is because I think there are very good spots to heal. Come on, there we go. See, this is a spot where you can heal. So if you take any damage, you can even heal, I think, twice during that, which makes it a lot easier. The one problem with the Soul Tyrant is you keep thinking that you can hit him, and you're wrong. He makes it very hard to hit him. Come on. I want you to make the little 6 bobs around you. There you go. That's what I want. Do that some more. Darn. I sometimes try to use spells on him, and he's just so fast. Like, he disappears before the spell reaches him. See? Like that. You can use a spell there, but I don't know how to use a spell there and not get hit. Come on. There you go. Phase 1 done. I think there's a couple more phases. You're going to the White Palace, Ricky Nicky? I've already been there. We went through there relatively quickly. If I have any suggestion, it is to wear the Hive Blood. The Hive Blood makes the White Palace much easier, in my opinion. Oh, he made a spell directly on me. Alright, I think he's gonna live through this phase. Nope, he's not. Got him. And that's the Soul Tyrant down. In my dreams I could see it. The kingdom's salvation, the cure for the plague. The answer was in the soul that animates our bodies. But the king, why? He opposed everything I did. His jealousy, his madness. By standing against me, he robbed me of my immortality. Now the king and his kingdom are dead, but I will live forever. Sorry to break it to you, but that is not what happened. You did not live forever. Now, the big question, what is left in terms of boss battles that I haven't yet done? So I've done the Failed Champion. There's no Dreamland version of the Hornet. I've done the Lost Kin and the Soul Tyrant. There's none for Nosk or the Mantis Lords. There's nothing in the Howling Cliffs, nor the Green Path, nor the Fog Canyon. Not the Queen's Gardens, not the Fungal Wastes. The City of Tears just had the Soul Tyrant. Aha! The Royal Waterways has the White Defender. Great. We'll do the White Defender next. While we're here, I think that we can unlock the next reward. And for the White Defender, I'm going to do 1 level of the White Defender. I'll do more later, if I survive long enough to get there. The folk of my tribe were born from a light similar to essence, similar to that powerful blade, though much brighter still. They were content to bask in that light and honored it, for a time. But another light appeared in our world, a worm that took the form of a king. How fickle my ancestors must have been. They forsook the light that spawned them, turned their backs to it, forgot it even. And so this kingdom was born from that betrayal. But the memories of that ancient light still lingered. Hush whispers of faith, until all of Hollownest began to dream of that forgotten light. Ah, but what's done is done, and so am I. The wielder has at last appeared, and I've held the memories of my tribe for so long, it is time for us to be forgotten too. Don't remember us, wielder. Don't honor us. We do not deserve it. Ah, I'm sorry. Light. Radiance. I remember you. So, we will remember, even though we were instructed not to. Because we cannot let the Mothseer become less than a memory. The White Defender is in a pretty annoying place to get to. King Station is probably the easiest way to get there. Darn, that one thing right there stopped me. Oh, actually, the White Defender isn't so bad. I forgot that you can just go down here to get to him. Don't know why I did not think of that. So the White Defender, I think that I'm actually pretty good at. He's a hard battle, but I believe that my skills at the White Defender are rather well honed. So I'm not worried. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. This could end the run though. Here's another one that could theoretically end this run if I do something like that, where I just jump directly into a ball. I like it when he goes crazy and he comes from the bottom a whole lot. That's my favorite part of this battle. Oops. Just stood in the wrong place there. There we go. So I like this part, because he keeps going under and coming up. And it's usually pretty easy to avoid and easy to hit him. Although I did get hit there, which is pretty sad. Alright, this is a place where you can heal. Although, you do have to jump over that. Forgot about that part because he only did it once. And there's the White Defender. The first level, anyway. My friends, I will protect our dear kingdom. Have faith in me. We will all meet again, I promise it. Great, as I mentioned, I'm only going to do one level of that right now. The next thing to do that I'm interested in doing is what? I think the next thing I want to do, which is really more something that might kill me, is the Trial of the Fool. Let's do the Trial of the Fool. And where is the best place to go to get there? I guess it's probably King Station again. King Station is very central, it seems. So of all of the things in the Trial of the Fool, the God Tamer is not the part that I'm actually that worried about. There's one part where it lasts for a little while, and there are spikes beneath you, and you can only navigate on the wall. That's the part where I think I could actually die. Or I could get so much damage that it spells doom for the next part. But we'll see. I'm gonna go down fighting at least. That's basically the plan for this stream, is to go down fighting. I went up here when I did not need to. Let's go to the left, I guess. This way. Did I went the wrong path again. And reminded myself that there is an easier way to that than the King Station. Okay, up here. All the way up. The Trial of the Fool is really just a... It's just an endurance trial. I mean, that's sort of obvious that it's an endurance trial. Everything in it is beatable. It's just all of it in a row that's hard. I'm going down here because I want to check my charms before I go. Do I have appropriate charms? Yeah, I have appropriate charms. I'm happy with those. Let's put our mark upon it. Fight for Geo and the glory of being a fool. This could end the run. In fact, it has a much better chance of ending the run than anything else that I've done so far. Let's go. And I'm completing some things in my Hunter's Journal, too. I think I will also discover some things from my Hunter's Journal here. Oh my gosh, the Primal Aspid. I hate those. Now, these are good ones to heal on, because you can usually get a heal in somewhat safely. Let's do that. There we go. Those two get hit. Battle obels. I like the obels. The obels are fun. Oh, and I've completed the battle obels in my Hunter's Journal. Careful. He explodes. Next. Avoid all of those, the dive bombers. And then these are in my Hunter's Journal now. I do like these enemies too, they're fun. More of them. I think we get like 3 sets of these guys. Oh gosh. I definitely predicted getting hit there. The Primal Aspids. The Primal Aspids are awful. Okay, heal up. These are not so bad. You just avoid. Oops. So much for trying to hit him into the spikes. I hit myself into the spikes. Oh, the Primal Aspid. Get out of here. Okay, this enemy is not too bad. At least if they come in ones. If they come in twos, they're a little bit worse. let's heal up again. Don't remember what happens next. Alright, we are at the Soul Sanctum part of this. The Soul Sanctum part of this has some of the harder enemies in this. Although not this guy. This guy's not very hard. Although it is the upgraded version where he has the little follies that come around. Still got him. I think this part is a particularly hard part in this trial. Because those Volt Twister guys are no joke. And these guys, those guys are not too hard, but the terrain for them is particularly hard. Darn. Trying to be a little bit too efficient. I should think about my health a little bit more than destroying all of them quickly. Okay, heal up. We're gonna be hit soon. There. Healed up a couple of times before it happened, though. Oh, I finished those in my Hunter's Journal, apparently. Heal up again. Okay, this is the harder version of the Brooding Malik, where there's no place to go when he does that. But we got him, and we're at full health. A brief respite from all of the danger. And then what? Alright, here is the hard part. Here's the part that I'm actually worried about the most. Because that damage, I cannot heal that for some time. And there are primal aspids, so I will get damaged. Battle obels just have to be careful. There we go. Okay. Hit him into the spikes. Hit him into the spikes. And heal. This is a fun part. Because what you're doing is you're avoiding them as they destroy themselves. Which is admittedly pretty hard to avoid. They jump around kind of a lot. Let's heal up. Next, we're back kind of to the beginning type of enemies, but they add in some harder configurations in here. Alright, you. There we go. Now the Volt Twister. Volt Twister is annoying. Kill him quickly. Ooh, one of them hit me. Another hit. Heal once, get out of the way. And let's heal once while it's just this guy. Great. Next, what have you got for me? Something dangerous. Oh, we're at the end. Great. So, All you have to do is beat the god part of this duo. You don't have to beat the tamer. Although, I'm getting a lot of hits on the tamer. Rush at me. Oh, the tamer hit me. Got him. And there it was. The Trial of the Fool on Steel Soul mode. That's a cash grab right there. Next. What is there to do next? I guess what I'm going to do next is go after the Radiance. Which is another thing that could legitimately end the run. Part of the reason that this could end the run is that I haven't fought the Radiance that many times. So it might not go well. Whenever I have fought the Radiance, I have never beaten it the first time. And I'm relatively happy with my charms. So the Radiance, there's no spot in the Radiance battle where you can heal. So one of the things that I like to do when there's no spot that you can heal is wear the glowing womb. Because if you're not using that soul for many other things, why not use it to constantly hit the enemy? Here we go. We're an hour into this. Let's see what happens. The path is opened. One way or another, an end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your likes. Its binding would drain me were I to join. Don't be surprised. I'll not risk my own life in your attempt. So if the moment presents, I'll aid as I am able. I just realized something. I don't want this charm on. Yeah, I don't want this charm on. Because there is a possibility that these little broodlings kill the Hollow Knight. And then I get the bad ending. So what do I want instead? Only two. You see, I would love to have the quick slash. But I don't think I want to take anything off to put the quick slash on. The sharp shadow is not a bad idea. I don't think it will do much against the Radiance, though. And I don't care too much about the Hollow Knight. I believe in my ability to beat the Hollow Knight. I guess let's do the Soul Catcher. Because I can use spells against the Radiance. And it might help. The Hollow Knight. I will be very sad if I lose against the Hollow Knight right here. It would be amusing. It'd be amusing at end for me to have beaten the Hollow Knight once and then just lose to it the second time. Okay, let's heal once. Oh man, I dashed, which is the correct thing to do there, but I dashed at the wrong time. Okay. He's hitting himself. Good time to heal. Hitting himself, contributing to the battle. Thank you very much. Oh, we're already there. All right. Let's go. I challenge the sun. The Radiance. Alright, the main lesson here is to try not to get hit. Don't worry about dealing him damage. Worry about not getting hit. I will deal him damage in time. Cannot stop a hit. Or I cannot recover from a hit very easily. Oh gosh. I got hit by the sword. Can I heal? This is not a place to heal. Don't think about healing. Okay, that's not too bad. Actually, could have been a place where I healed. Just dodging. Ooh, got hit by a sword again. Alright, I don't like the spells. The spells are dangerous. Got him. Alright. Heal up while we can. Heal up again. And now we are at the more challenging terrain, but the same fight. I want to be generally in the center, and I want to be able to see what he's doing. Like that. I got hit by those swords because I couldn't see that they were coming. Heal once. Oh, don't heal. Never mind. Okay. Go for safety. Heal once. One heal is actually very good because all of his hits do 2 damage. There was something I was trying to say there, but I realized it was wrong halfway through, because I have an odd number of health, so one heal doesn't do anything for me. Okay, the spells are dangerous. Don't like the spells. Where is he? Oh, we got to the next phase. Great. Just have to not get hit here, and we'll be perfectly fine. Got him! Go! Now I need to shed my form and strike with my new tangled arms. And that was the Radiance on Steel Soul mode. I am going to let the credits play out and take a breather before I move on, but I am going to move on. I plan to keep doing things until I die. Phantom. Oh, you mean Pantheon. Pantheon's next? Yeah, that makes sense. The journal, I should check whether I have completed the Hunter's Journal now. Also, I realized I forgot to purchase Salubra's Blessing, so I'm going to purchase Salubra's Blessing too. But good call. Hunter's Journal, Salubra's Blessing, and then why not do a couple Pantheons? I can now play as Luigi. I like that. Good reference. When I started these streams, I did believe that I would defeat the Hollow Knight. I believed in myself at least that far. I did not necessarily believe that I would get this far. And yeah, let's do some Pantheons after a couple things in the world. The other things to do besides Pantheons are White Defender levels and Zote levels, which are just not as interesting as the Pantheons. I'd rather die from the Pantheon than die from Zote. I don't think that I'm going to do anything in the Hall of the Gods, unless somehow I make it through the Pantheons, which is absurd. I will almost certainly die on the Pantheons. My heart rate is going down a little bit, which is a good thing. Oh, and I did complete the quest for Mr. Mushroom, so we'll get to see that ending at the end of this as well. The third Pantheon took you a couple of days. I understand that. That was the fourth Pantheon for me. The fourth Pantheon, I got to the end. I think I got to the end pretty quickly. I've skillfully played and proved that I have a steel soul. Thanks for taking the time to explore and conquer the world we built. We'll meet again soon with a new challenge for you. The fourth Pantheon, I had to practice in the Hall of the Gods several times before I beat the fourth Pantheon. The third one, I didn't realize that you could do that, so I just played through the third Pantheon a number of times until I finally figured out how Sly worked. 105%. I wonder, I mean, I don't know what gives you percentage points in this game, but I wonder what it is that I've not done. Is it just the Pantheons, or is there more that gives me percentage points? Well. Let's go to Salubra first. Oh, but I can check my journal right now. I've encountered 154 out of 154. Great. That means we can get the Hunter's Mark. Salubra there a good way to get to Salubra from here? Whoops. That guy explodes. I remember that. Oh, just completed those in my Hunter's Journal. So I think we have to go all the way down and then over to get to Salubra. If there's a faster way, I'm kind of sad that I don't know it. Oh, I completed another one in my Hunter's Journal. Just filling out those entries at the end. I know some of those entries I would have to go through the Trial of the Fool again in order to get. I think that I'm going to die before I actually go that far in this challenge. Stop following me. Leave me in peace. Salubra, I would like to purchase your blessing. My dear, a blessing for you. With your excessive patronage and those startling good looks, you've more than earned it. Received Salubra's blessing. If you look back at my streams, I almost died to a laser in Crystal Peak as well. I was going for one of the charms there, and I definitely went into a very dangerous spot. That's one of the close calls that I've had in this run, was in Crystal Peak with lasers. Bring me to the Hunter. Now the Hunter is down. Down and then to the right. Just dash right through that guy. He has no idea. I'm basically a ghost that just went through him. So, where is he? He's all the way to the right. Uh-oh, you can just dash through those guys. And by dash through, I mean super dash through. I need to go up just a little bit. The Hunter's right in this room, more or less. Hello, Hunter. So you've encountered all the beasts in this land. Impressive. But one task remains, little squib. Keep hunting down creatures until you have deciphered all of my notes. Only then will I recognize you as my fellow hunter, and you shall receive your reward. Oh, I didn't realize that you had to actually complete the entries. I thought you just had to collect them all. In my first run, the last one that I collected, I completed it after collecting it before visiting the hunter, so I had no idea that that was a requirement. Well, I guess we will not get the mark. Instead, we're going to go to the god home and die there, in some pantheon. The junk pit is also one of the annoying places to go to, which annoys me more than the other ones, because the junk pit is a place that you want to go multiple times, because that's where the god home is. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I need to speak to Lem. Lem is still to the left of me, I think. So, where's Lem? Lem's up here. Let's go sell him the last of the relics we've collected. A Hollowness seal, which he won't care about. A Hollowness seal, you're a talented collector, all right. The best I've met. And then the arcane eggs. I have never seen what he says for these. A third arcane egg. You're an exceptional explorer to have found so many. An egg is a perfect protective form. In Hollownest, we use stone journals or tablets, our text engraved atop. These eggs are far more secure. Their records are stored within. In fear of damaging the eggs, I'm only able to access the outer layer, but it's clear those in the distant past could somehow access information stored even deeper within. If only I could find a way to do so. Just think of the discoveries to be made. And the last one. A fourth arcane egg. I wouldn't have believed it possible. I've never met a bug with your knack for uncovering this kingdom's treasures. You must have some sort of sense about you, or maybe these eggs are somehow drawn to you. My fellows have claimed there's a will of sorts within each egg, that each seeks its own bearer, or reject them. That'd be a subtle power indeed, and I remain skeptical. Relic seekers are prone to confusing facts with fable. Alright. Glad that I was able to do that. I really should have gone there before defeating the Radiants. Just forgot about it. Hello, welcome back, Domingo. I'm heading to my doom. Haven't actually opened the god home yet, so one of the first things to do is actually open it at all. There we go. Let's open the cocoon. And we get the God Tuner. Device that resonates with beings of great power. Wonderful. Deep Nest is danger. I don't think I had any close calls in this run in the Deep Nest. So I got a closer call in the Crystal Peak than I did in the Deep Nest. Thou crawler, thou cringer, thou smallest of the small, by what right dost thou trespass here in this home of the gods? Shrivel away and be gone. Be gone. Now then, the god home. We do have to check our charms. Okay. This is a pretty decent set for general enemies. Pretty decent. Yeah, let's go with it. And the first Pantheon. I am going to do these with no bindings, by the way. I will go to the 5th Pantheon before I go to the first Pantheon with a binding in this particular series. Quick Slash and Steady. So I don't really understand Steady Body. Steady Body is one of the charms that I just don't respect at all. Quick Slash is really nice. I agree with you on that. I just have to choose between Quick Slash and the Fragile Heart. And I choose the Fragile Heart. Yeah, exactly. If I beat all 5 Pantheons without dying, then I'm clearly a better gamer than I think I am. Alright. This Pantheon is not hard, but I don't have to pay attention as much necessarily, but I should. I should pay attention because it would be sad to die on the first one. Let's not die on the first one. The third one, I would not be too surprised if I die on the third one. But not the first one. I'm not as good as Fireborn. Alright. I mean, I believe that. I've never seen anything that he's done, but you're not the first person that has mentioned Fireborn to me. Second one down. And he didn't even get to attack. He didn't get to attack again. Except for the transition attack. There we go. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Alright. So, before I go through all the Pantheons, I really should do the ritual. I forgot to fight the Grim. So we'll have to fight the Grim before dying in the Pantheons. For one, I think one of the Pantheons has the Grim in it, so maybe we can't even open the Pantheon until I go fight the Grim. And there's another one down. Another one bites the dust, as it were. Hello, Hornet. In order to defeat me, you need to have traps and the parry ability, which you'll get in your next form. Got him. Or got her that time, I guess. Next, bring it on. Okay, the third Pantheon requires me to have beaten the Grimm. So I do need to go back and fight the Grimm. I want to anyway, but I need to do it even to go to the Pantheons. Gorb, so this, people have asked me several times in this stream, who's my favorite boss? And it's Gorb. Gorb is my favorite boss. He's so fun. You're so high up there, Gorb. You're so high above us. The Dung Defender. The Dung Defender. Oh, I got him when he was coming out of the ground. That hurts. Oh, I hit him out of the ground. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. The Soul Warrior. Are you even a god? You're just a normal enemy, right? I question your god status. Like, normal gods don't telegraph their moves so much. You need to work on that. Brooding Malik. I think you're actually almost done. So when I did this Pantheon with all 4 bindings, the Brooding Malik defeated me in my first attempt. But there he goes. Why hast thou crept into this Pantheon, O meager one? The noise of thine wriggling creates much discord, drowning out the godly resonances we attune ourselves to. Dost thou mean to thwart our sacred goal? Dost envy drive thou to such madness? We pray that the gods of this kingdom punish thee, obliterate thee, utterly destroy thee. Alright, let's see how that goes. Nailmaster Oro. I've recently learned how to fight the Nailmasters because I recently did what is it called? The Radiant version of them. I don't think that video has come out yet, but I still have the skills. Whoops. Should have been paying attention to the screen. It's a good idea when you're fighting bosses. That is the spin. And I think I'm somewhat close. That was a spin, but I thought it was a dash. So I treated it as if it was a dash. That was not the best. Alright, one down. And we've got the Spin Master left. Let's not die. This would be a bad way to die. Got him. Bow to the great Nail Masters. Nine minutes. That's pretty fast, I think. Alright, even though we've just recently entered the God Home, let's leave and go deal with the Grim. Also, we can say hello to this person. Hallowed land, Toon Gods. So I believe the next part of the Grim is the dance. And then we have to find more flames. So let's do the dance, the performance. I completely understand getting overwhelmed fighting the Grim. For one, the battle is very long. The Grim just has a longer battle than most bosses. And that can be dangerous. Oh, whoops, I need to have the Grim Child on. So, Grim Child, you will replace my Soul Catcher. There we go. Try again. Also, while we're here, well, I'll do that after I do this. I'm ready for the performance. Wonderful, wonderful. My kin arrive and the time has come. The searing fire, it carries well the ritual's promise. Dance with me, my friend. The crowd awaits. Show them you are worthy of a starring role. Bow. So, gotta remember all the moves. The uppercut. The uppercut is the worst move. That's no problem. So far he hasn't done the uppercut, so pretty well off so far. The blimp. I like the blimp. The blimp is hard enough that you have to think about it the whole time. Alright, the uppercut. Beware the uppercut. Ho ho, I stopped him in the middle of his next uppercut. Very nice. Here's another blimp. Next. Next is the same. It's just beware the uppercut. He did hit me with the uppercut. Let's heal once. Shoot him. Oh man, the uppercut. I got hit by the uppercut move again. But we are at another Grim. Another Blimp, I mean. Next, heal once. And continue. Great. Uppercut, be careful. Alright. It's another uppercut. I think he started to learn that the uppercut is his dangerous move, but not in time. And bow, because it was a wonderful performance. Bravo, my friend. Hear how the crowd adores you. They've not seen such a show in a long time. And now we have a three-winged Grim. Look here how our child has grown, nourished and strengthened by the heat of our passionate dance. The two of you will feature in many tragedies and triumphs together, I am sure. And so our great ritual nears its end. Will you continue to harvest the flame, even though now you surely see the path it illuminates for us? Our scarlet eyes will watch you keenly, friend. Go out into the darkness, harvest the last lingering embers of this kingdom, then return to me and we will complete our dance. Aha. And we get a charm notch. Aha. That... I thought I was missing a charm notch, but I didn't know why I thought that. Alright. Let's give her the fragile heart. Such a little beauty, such a smell. And she gobbles it up. What a monster. Ah, so good, so tasty. Again, you're so greedy for gifts. I will pay to get the gift back. Alright. Unbreakable heart. Now, I realize upgrading those charms is pretty pointless in Steel Soul mode, but I like upgrading them. So, I need to put the fragile heart back on. Actually, we're hunting the Grim right now. What do I want? I guess I'll put this quick slash. That'll remind me for later. I don't think that's as useful against the Grim though. I need the map. Where are these flames? Nothing there. There's one in the hive. And there's one at the bottom of the elevator. Let's do both of those in sequence. So King's Station again. King's Station. The third tier Grim killed you so many times? I've been killed by them before. They're definitely less of just a casual fight than the other ones. So, come on. I want to zip across. And then zip across some more. Oh, I want to zip across. So, this one down here. I would like to not hit spikes, but I also want to go down quickly. It's a problem. I like the concept that you have to use parkour to kill this one. That's a nice way of saying how it works. Oh, I hit him twice with that spell. So that's the easiest thing he can do. Oh, that one I forgot about. Have to admit that I did forget he could do that. And it's one of his more dangerous moves, I think. Okay. So that's the easy one. Keep doing that. Okay, that's the dangerous one, which did hit me again. Alright, I did get hit twice there. But no bother. Let us continue. Whoa! That one guy leapt from the ledge to get me. My favorite boss is Gorb. My second favorite boss is Marmu. Now where is it? It is in the hive. We need to go here. If you don't die and you do 112% on Steel Soul, the next is a randomizer. I've never played a randomizer mod in a game. The randomizer mods that I know of change the game a lot. And I think that it's, well, I guess it's in the name, but it's random how hard they are. I did not know that there was a randomizer mod for Hollow Knight, and I'm struggling to understand what it randomizes. The locations of the pickups, maybe? The order of the bosses, somehow? I don't know. Alright, completed those in my Hunter's Journal. Although now that we've learned that completing the Hunter's Journal, in order to get the Hunter's mark, I have to actually complete everything in the Hunter's Journal. I'm probably not going to do it, because of the need to go through the Trial of the Fool again. But who knows? Who knows how far this will actually go? Man, why do I keep forgetting that he has that move? Alright. Oh, I thought he was doing a different move. This one's not going as well. Oh my gosh, it's really not going as well. I would like to not die to this boss. Let's heal up again. Got him. Flame consumed. Now where's the next one? The next one is near the deep nest in the fungal core. Alright, I guess the Queen Station is the closest for that one. I wonder if the stag is confused about how many times I ask him to come to the resting grounds. I would be confused if I was the stag. It's like, how do you keep getting to the resting grounds, man? Did I go to the Queen's Gardens? Let's go to the Queen's Station. Queen's Station. There we go. I wonder if the Nightmare King Grim will kill me. It would be a fine way to end. But I don't know. I think I have pretty decent skills against it. So, over this way, and through the fungal woods, to Grandmother's house we go. I need to go down. And then here. I disagree that the Nightmare King Grim is not hard. Not really hard if you know. I think the Nightmare King Grim is a hard battle, whether you've fought it a couple times or not. And where is this flame? It's somewhere over here, right? Gotta be close by. Oh, completed those in my Hunter's Journal. So let's see. Oh, it's pretty far down. Pretty far down. So that's where we'll go. There it is. Let's heal before we fight. There we go. And what is he doing? Rushing. Next. Oh, I should not have gotten hit by that. Rush. Shoot him when he rushes. Oh man. Not being able to tell what he's doing is really bothering me. I should know this boss's moves. Holy cow. Almost died. That almost killed me. There's a close call for this episode. So, now that we've collected those, let's go against the Nightmare King Grim, where I could die. Especially if that last fight was an example. I could die. What are we wearing? We're wearing pretty decent charms. Let's go. Oh, John Kramer, welcome. I am still alive. We're about to go against the Nightmare King Grim. By the way, I did defeat the Radiance. So I've already gone through that. And I did the Trial of the Fool. Alright. Remember, he does 2 damage, so healing is not always a good option. Ho ho! The uppercut dealt me damage immediately. And that one too. Okay, gotta get back in the swing. Oh, I thought he only did 3 flames. That was dumb. Heal once. And then dash through that. Holy cow, alright. Might die here. Heal once. This is a good time to heal. Oh, darn. Heal once. Made it to the first blimp. Uppercut. Uppercut's very dangerous. That's not very dangerous if you notice that it's coming. Alright, heal once. Don't go too far into the corner. Gotta be able to heal once. There we go. Heal once. Wonderful. Getting back into it. Oh gosh. Got hit by that. Ho ho, he shot 2 there. Didn't know he would do that. Oh gosh, no. I wasted my heal opportunity and got hit instead. Alright, this battle is a hard one. Oh, almost got hit there. Did get hit there, that was a terrible heal. And death. Alright. That was the run. Now I realize that in Steel Soul mode, the fact that I died within the dreamland means that I didn't actually die. But I'm not just playing Steel Soul mode. I'm playing Steel Soul mode plus Platinum Soul mode, which means after I die, what I do is I delete my save. Alright, that was my Steel Soul run. I did eventually die. I died at the Nightmare King Grim, which is respectable, I think. I did defeat the Radiance. I defeated all of the trials of the fools. And I got... Oh, I didn't look at the percent before I deleted it. Well, it's there in the video. I did not go through all of the God Home, but I did go through the first Pantheon in the God Home. Steel Soul Mode run 2022 to 2022. You know, if I had just put off playing this a couple days, it would have been 2022 to 2023. Alright, well, any comments or questions for me before I shut this down? Oh, my day was great. Now granted, a lot of my day was streaming Hollow Knight, so there's that. But my day was pretty good. I had the day off from work, as I've had most of this week off, or all of this week off from work, so that's always nice. And this is a fun game. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next stream. I don't know of any Hollow Knight content that I plan to stream. If I didn't die to the Grim, the next thing that I would have done is go through the Pantheons. So, if I didn't die to the Nightmare King Grim, I would have died in one of the Pantheons. I fought through the first Pantheon, I probably would have fought through the second one, no problem. The third one may have killed me, and the fourth one almost definitely would have killed me. So, that was my plan. Alright, Bamingo, hopefully you can sleep in. Bye! Thanks for coming. I should do a randomizer? Maybe. Before I do a randomizer, I would complete my YouTube series. And I don't know, there seems to be almost no end to the content in Hollow Knight to put in the YouTube series. Alright, looks like people are stepping out, so I will step out as well. Thanks for coming, and hope you all have good days.